our own version of the resurrection story, just kind of like how we see it, how we're interpreting it. It's gonna be really cool. All right, hey guys, I'm Brady. I am a third-year sophomore here on campus.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Stanaway. I am a freshman here at UWS.
Hey guys, it's me, Morgan. I am kind of a sophomore, but also kind of a junior.
I'm Kayla. I am a third year at UWS.
When the guards had seized Jesus, so they're pretty much like, broski, you gotta come with us. And Jesus is like, okay man, I'm gonna come with ya.
They put them in this house of this like the president dude, and Peter was like following behind.
But he's also playing kind of like a big game of like hide and seek, but not really because he doesn't want to be seeked. But they really don't know that they're playing a big game of hide and seek.
And then they're all sitting around this fire. Peter's there, and this girl who's also there is like, bro, this guy was with Jesus.
And he goes, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of that dude. Who is it?
So then about not even an hour later, somebody was like, you are certainly one of the people that were with Jesus. And again, Peter was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I am not one of them. I don't know this man.
This dude is definitely one of Jesus's people. He is a Galilean. He's got to be one of Jesus's people. And Peter comes back with, bro, I do not know what you're talking about. And legitimately, right after he said that, Jesus looked out the window and looked straight at Peter and was like, mm-hmm.
And to think, like, what look was he giving him? Like, was he giving him, like, the mom look? Like, you know you're in trouble. Or was it more like a, man, I told you so. Like, I told you were going to do this. You didn't think so, but I told you. Or was it like a disappointed look? Like, man, can't believe you're doing this, man. Like, what are you doing?
Then the rooster crows. Peter realizes that what he was so adamant that he was not going to do with Jesus, even though Jesus said he was going to do, happened, and he left and he went to cry and mourn.
And at this time, Jesus was convicted and handed over for the to be crucified on the cross. So you had to go do the thing. He had to go die on the cross.
Joseph of Arimathea? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm terrible with words. I'm sorry, guys. But, you know, he asked Pilate, he goes, yo, can I get Jesus' body? Like, we need to bury him.
Took Jesus's body and they wrapped him up with the spices and some linen, which is like cloth, I think.
And they put him in this tomb that is supposed to be guarded. There's this giant stone. Well, first day of the week, Mary Magdalene,
I was like,
Mary Magdalene?
Mary Magdalene, I think that's
comes to visit the tomb. She sees that the stone that is supposed to be in front of the entrance to this tomb is rolled away and it's gone. So she's like, oh crap, I don't see Jesus' body in there no more. She runs to go tell Simon Peter and the other disciple who was with him.
They took Jesus out of the tomb. They took him. What are we supposed to do? I don't know where they put him. They lost Jesus. How do you lose Jesus?
The disciples, like, took off for the tomb. They're like, all right, we're racing there. Who's going to get there first?
start going, running back. And it's kind of like a race. Like, you know how, like, in track and field in elementary school, how everyone's, like, running their little hearts out? It was kind of pretty much just like that.
Not actually, but I like to think about it that way. They're both just sprinting there, but the other disciple outran Peter, and he got there first because Peter's slow, I guess.
They see, when they walk into that tomb, all they see is the linen that Jesus was wrapped in the cloths, just laying there. And they're holding them, and they are not understanding and processing this, that Jesus has risen from the dead.
Like, they did not understand. Jesus legitimately told them, I'm going to rise from the dead. And they, like, had no idea, and they still couldn't even put the pieces back together.
So they just went back to where they were staying, just thinking that they had stolen Jesus' body or something.
Of the first day of the week, so it was kind of just like a Monday. They're all hanging out in the house, but they're all locked into the house because they're afraid that they're going to get hurt by the Jewish people.
All of a sudden, Jesus just shows up. He's like, peace be with you. And then they're all like, oh, Jesus.
They're like, oh, like, you know, like when people come out on a concert stage and everyone's screaming, like, wee! that's pretty much, I feel like, what they were doing too when they're like, Jesus! I could see like the little party streamers coming out like, you did it!
Like, Jesus, where did you go? We lost you. And then Jesus showed him his hands and his side and showed that he was no longer hurt. That's how cool Jesus is.